Vision. What is vision? Today, on the Future Farmer Show, we're talking about vision. Welcome to the Future Farmer Show, everybody. My name is Orisha Jolomi from the Leadership Farm. And one of the things we want to talk to you about today is about vision. What is vision? Why is vision important? We're at the farm today. We have talked to you on so many episodes of our program now, The Future Farmer, and we've been talking about why farming is important and how to transit from agriculture to agribusiness. Last program we focused on the value of the individual and why planning is important. Today we encapsulate everything we have talked about in one family. We want to see, in science they say whatever you postulate, there must be evidence. If there's no evidence backing it, then it's just mere talk. Well, today we have evidence, and we don't just have evidence, we have very good proof that farming can change the life of every family. Getting back to vision, what is vision? Vision is a picture of your future. Helen Keller said, Helen Keller is one of the famous writers of the 20th century. She said, the worst thing that can happen to a person is having eyes but don't see. You know, most times you will look at, let's take a security guard. You will think, what good can come from a security guard? He hasn't gone to school. He doesn't have a degree. He doesn't have a car. His salary is 106 kwacha a month. Yet, you realize what makes you successful is not how much you have or what school you've gone to, is the quality of your vision. Your vision is the foundation upon which you build your life. You will never grow bigger than your vision. Your vision sets the boundaries to every achievement. You will never do beyond what you are aware of. So until there's vision, there's no aspiration. Until there's vision, there's no start. So the ignition, the starting point of every great life, of every successful, prosperous life, is vision. Today, we're on this beautiful farm owned by the Njovus. It's a story of a man that started his life, yes, before 1983, but he got married to this beautiful woman in 1983, and he started as a security guard. Today, he's an entrepreneur with 7 children, and each of them, through agriculture, have become business people. On their farm, they have built homes to rent, and a beautiful home for themselves. On their farm, they are working with mechanization, with tractors, with everything they want. And notice, as you will listen, everything about them is not a liability. Most of us buy clothes, shoes, houses. They have bought things that are assets. They have invested in things that every day is earning them money. Where did all that come from? Vision. Something else you will come to find about vision. Vision is something that grows like a seed. The more you grow it, the bigger it gets. And the bigger your vision, the bigger you get. So what is vision? Vision is the beginning. In fact, let me put it this way. Everybody in a job today is not employed by people. Everybody in a job is employed by a vision. Another word for vision is an idea. An idea you believe in. An idea of your future. I say to people, if you don't like the way your life is, change your life. If you change your picture, you will change your future. So let's look at the picture. We're going to see the family. The family is going to talk to us, and they're going to tell their story themselves. The picture was, this man had a job, and to make up for his life, he started to farm. He had no money to buy farmland, but because he had a vision, the opportunity for him to farm came. And he and his wife, thank God for beautiful, wonderful wives, helped him to grow. And both of them today have assets worth, I won't go into it for their own safety. But the most important thing is this. Where did they start from? They started from nothing. Somebody says, do we start from nothing? You never start from nothing. You start from vision. If you will start, everything starts from vision. So today, let's explore what vision can do. Why? Because we believe at the Leadership Farm, by 2064, Zambia can become a first world nation. We're starting from here, but that's our vision. And we're investing into that by bringing this to you. And we have AGCO, our agriculture company, and they have named their farm the Future Farm. Why? They believe in the vision of farming, particularly in Zambia, and they've come to establish here that through agribusiness, we can partner to deliver development and transformation. So back to our story again. We want to meet this family. At the end, I'm going to come talk to you about what vision can do and how vision transforms lives. But now, you're going to join me as we go into our program.
The Future Farm is really about generating knowledge and knowledge about farming. How can you make knowledge more profitable? How can knowledge work? Not just provide food on your table, but also to be a business. Because we know that farming is really the employment of over 60% of Zambians and actually over 40% of Africans.
The benefits of having mechanization on our farms, quite a number of them. One of them is you have good quality of work on your farm.
So to the existing farmers, what is key with farming and the future of farming is that you need to be knowledgeable.
So this program, we've titled it Vision because it's important. I want to see how can everybody think about it. If we're going to have a Zambia that is first world, then it means every Zambian and every Zambian family should have a vision like the Njovus. They haven't started and they are not great because they have great degrees in education. But you know why they are great? They are great because they have great vision. They saw their family and they didn't remain small. They said we can do something and come and see what vision has done. So join me now as we go in and welcome this awesome Zambian success story, the Njovu family. And they will be talking to us within themselves as they relate with themselves about where they have come from. Then I'll come back to you and I'll talk to you about what I got from their story, even as we wrap up on vision. It's the Future Farmer Show. It's another time for you to get inspired. Join us now as we talk to the Njovu family.
My name is Freddy Njovu. We are here at my parents' farm in Silver Rest. Daddy, tifuna kuziba azisebana tifuna kuziba mwakwanisa bwanji kuti mufikepo pano pa media. Tifuna tivite story yanu kwani mchokera yo ya farming.
Number 1983 ku farming. Waenda kusenza National Council Scientific Research Chalimbana farm. Iba namba kulima farming. Until tutachoka kuja taenda ku Nisa Airport road kuja. Pamene tinamba kulima futi. Ukutisebenza kutilima. Ukutisebenza kutilima takupeza kwa kudi. Kuti mtandizike mwene. Akuenda kwa maskulu. Tukapeza kwa kudi tagulisako. Na kutenga drama zijana kutandizika kuana kulima bene bana ku school.
Nanga mami siniziva Facebook mzatu zinayani.
Okay. Nene Suzeni Njovu. Ninamba kulima kuchokera mu 83 pamene ninangira mchikwati. Ninangira mchikwati mu 83 ninazipeza mwana kufikira mkwamba mkulima. Ninapeza bamuna banga ni ba security guard. So pamene tinangira tinamba mkulima tinapeza mo tinakulima kulingana tifuna kulima tifuna kudya. But kwenda kwa ma days tinamba kulima kwamba mkugulisa. Pamene tinamba kugulisa tinaona mati mkugulisa muli pindu ya bwino. So naona mo ubwino mkulima. So pamene tinamba mkulima kuchokera 83 kufika pamene tinamba kulima tinali na land ya scientific research. Iyo land sinali yatu. Tinali kupasiwa chabe kuma company kwenda mkulima. So pamene tina kulima, tina kuchosa vakudya na kwenda mkugulisa na kutitandizira na kuma school kuti timwende ku school. Tina kuchosa ndalama mvakudya. After that, tinafika mu 2004 pamene tinapeza danga yo peza land kuno kunchito company scientific research. So pamene vanatipasa land ine vanatiuza kuti tamupasa ni malandi but tizamba kumujuwira ni kumasalari. So vanatipasa malandi vanakutijuwira masalaries. So pamene vanatipasa tinamba kubwera kuno kulandi kwamba mkulima pang'ono kwamba kulima. After that tinabwata lima tinakuchosa vakudya otaenda na mkugulisa tipeza ndalama za bwino. But tinapezeka kulima kwa kulima tinakusensa manja yatu mkulima. Tinabwata limapo soybeans. Iyo soybeans tinabwata shanga 4 bags ma 50 kg. Inabwata chosera 86 bags. Tinaenda mkugulisa. Tinachoona tukulima ni kwa bwino. So mkwenda mkulima naona mo pindu ya bwino. Yamene yatipasa kuti tifike pano. After that tikaboshita hivyo. Tinapezeka tilipanisa pamene paja. Tinankala uchoka land pani tinaitenga mu 2004. Tinankala until 2008 banachita retire batewani. Tinabwata pezeka kufuti challenge yo ya kulima.
Daddy, wamema kambati munakula land mu 2004. Then mwezi kambati salary mwezi kufola inali ngono kuti mukwanise kutisunga kutidyesa pa nyumba. So tifula timvere munegula zingati land iyo. Then again futi mwezi kwanisa bwanji kulipira loan again futi na kutidyesa pa nyumba.
So nakwanisa ndatira kulima milisi tikalima milisi fina kutagulisako tapezako ndrama yo lipira ku skulu imwe tapezako ndrama yo tandizika kugula mafertilizer mbeu.
Kulima nina kulingana mwamene benzi otijuwira ndrama kunchito ku chifukwa cha landi tinankalawo masuka kwamba toko pamene tina kutandizira mu chifukwa cha olima because tinaziwa tipantagula landi tapeza chintu chikulu pa life yatu. So tinaita concentrate mkuita mkulima. Tinaona mapindu because pamene tikabwerera kumbuyo tikamba pamene tinamba kulima kuchokera mu 83 sinaendepo mshopo gula unga. Unga wane tinadia mshopo choka 83 nikumbuka tinadia unga wama kuponi wamene tinaleta bagi mnyumba. So ninaona mapindu kukamba uti mkulima kutandizira. So pamene tinamba kulima lokamba tiwana kujuba ndalama ku salary inati tandizira kwamba kuti sinaonepo difference iliyo so kwamba tikapena mwangena njala mnyumba chifukwa tinali kupitiliza na kuita bwanji na kulima.
Okay. Daddy, pano pa farm matuza ati munagula farm 2004. So I believe kuchokera mtuzo fonde pa munamba kuti develop farm. So tifati mutiuze mwakwanisa bwanji kuti mufike pano mulili pano because nikalangana pano pa farm muli na mapotrizi munamanga nyumba munagula kanta munagula na tractor then munamanga na maflats. So tufuna mtizivise kuti munachita munakwanisa bwanji because bambiri bantu balima but then vane muli navo benango balibe. So tufuna mtizivise kuti chamene munakwanisa how munakwanisa bwanji kuti mukhale navo vintu hivi.
So tinamba pang'ono farming tikagulima farming timaenda kugulisa monga maveji kagulisa ndalama tipeza almost 2.5 per day. Timaenda 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday na Friday maveji kwenda kugulisa. So nkuku zimatitandiza peza kondrama. Tumafurati pia tuli kuja na tweve tumatitandiza tunafaka mabarenti peza kondrama.
Okay.
Tumachitira.
Okay. But vetu funa kuziwa maningi se tumakwanisa bwanji because kuchoka mu 2004 manyumba kunalibe. So chanifuna kuziba ise kuti mumakwanisa bwanji. Pani mozo gulisa.
Okay. I think utandizira. Pamene tinakwanirisa pano kulingana mwana wafunsira kwamba kuti tina tractor pano, tina nyumba ya rent, yamene yatitandizira ni farming. Tinankala first thing pamene tinamba kuchita retire kumanga nyumba. Tinamanga nyumba mu ndama za retire. After that manje ukutina kumanga nyumba retire but tichita bwanji tilima. So mukupitiriza mukulima kuja tinamanga nyumba. Kusiriza kumanga nyumba inatiperera pakati ndrama za sila. But sina chite give up. Ninakamba nati loko chankala hapa. Since tinapasiwa tinamanja vonse tikwanisa mukuta mandinga kwanisio kuchita. Tinapitiriza mukulima. Mukupitiriza mukulima nikambe sorry nibwele kumbuye mzaji jubila pakati. Pamene tinamanga nyumba tinayona tinyumba sina sile, tinaika mtenge. After that, tinankala tinali mu nyumba ya scientific research. Banabwa batichosamo, batuza 3 months mfungo choka nyumba sina sile. Tinagulisa randi. Tagulisa randi tabwata siri sa nyumba. Taisirize sa nyumba ndrama za futi za bwaza sila. Mukunkala futi kwa ma days. Tizachita bwanji. Tinamba futi kwamba kusakila. Paka futi tinachita bwanji, tinapikinga. Mukupikinga kuja tinamba kulima. Tamba kulima paja tinaona mukulima huko. Since pamene tachita retire, which means still pamozi tienda. Tinakamba tindrama itenti bwanji, tiambe kusunga, tiambe kumanga tumanyumba twa rent. Kulintai pamene tizapezeka timpamvu za sila, tizambo tenga ndrama mu rent. Mutumanyumba twa rent tuja tinamanga tuma flats tulipo tubili. Tulina ma dozi yali 4. Ni ma 2 bedroom. Vonse vili mkati. So after that foot tinapitiliza kwamba tinkulbestenga nkale chabi. Tinamanga na ma pot. Tifaka na nkuku. Tichoka hapo futi titenga futi ndrama magadi na ntilima. So tinachuona tachatipasira pindu kupambana kunkala chabi. Andi futi chamene naona hapo kuchita chintu sikuenda mkupunzira kapena kukamba tinankana mapapers ya ku university. Sina tengepo paper ili yonse. But kupeze kati nzeru chabezane tili nazo ngeza tilengeza tufike pano. Pamene tinayamba business yatu. Doko pamene tinamba business yatu. Nona tinaika nzeru pamozi na wamuna banga ba Fred Njovu. Tinagwirizana kuti tichite bwanji titandizane business. Mukutandizana andi tinaika nzeru pamozi. Lero pamene tili lero pano. Tasenzera pamozi, tiendera pamozi. Pamene tichita vonse pano pafamu, tiendera vo pamozi. Andi futi suku kamba tikapena ba Fred Njovu niwonga futi zikomo kamba kabana wantili nabo pakati pa nyumba pano. Nili na bana bamuna bekaweka 7 but tinagwirizana pamozi. Tisenzera pamozi tienda pamozi. Lero kupeseka pano lokamba tinaina nzeru ngati bana sembe sibanali pamozi na ife. Niona munga sikubekwa neti naenda kulikonse but tunatenga nzeru zimozi na kufaka pamozi. Tivisenzera pamozi. Tonse family mkati mwa nyumba ino. Siko.
Okay. Awe tipunzira. So mukulima kwa meno munamba munali kulima chamene start advance chemunangana chamene start advance chemuna chinjako. Mwakamba chi munamba kudala munamba 1983. Then mwakamba chi simozogula simagulepo unga from 1983 kufika lero. So mwazolima chabe mindi siyeka kulivina nguvamene mwenze kulima na vina nguvamwe zosunga kuti munapita kupunzira vabwanji vane muna kwanisa.
Okay.
Kuti ngamba farming yanu munali kulima chabe crop imozi olo mwazolima yosiyana siyana. Dadi
tinabwe talima kwa soybeans. Afuta talima soybeans tinashenga masaka ali 4 ma 50 kg. netagulira hapo na D4 bag ambaye tunapoita na shanga tunacho mabag za soybeans 86 bag ya soybeans baada tunalima nalima kufuti na kandolo sweet potato na hivi tunakulima maningi sweet potato so naboya talima kwa my almost 2 to 3 years sweet potato.
Okay.
Tena tunakulima.
Oh. Okay. Daddy, matuza ati munabwera pano pa farm mu 2013. Then mukulima muzulima vosiana siana. Mwakambali mnalima kwa soybeans na ma crops yosiana siana. Tifuna tiziwe cause pano pa farm pano munagula kanta. Pemna sta retire why si munagule mamotuka inango. Si munagula ko na Corolla, si munagula ko Benz or Land Cruiser, but why munaganza ati mugule kanta. Chechina ningisa nchani.
Yani ngesa uti nigule kanta. Na kutangati nalima matomato. Kalima tomato ninaye kubukinga. So nikabukinga peleka ku Soweto kuja upezeka uti tomato ija biya chipa kuja. So drama uti nisale nayo mutumba ninaye kukala nilibe. Na kupasa bajamena bukinga track ngati na bukinga drama zose zinakwenda kodi track. So ni kusala so chabe no drama. Okay. So icho chintu kinani baba.
Okay.
Navera kuipa maningi sibeta nigule kakanta. Okay. Right track. Okay. Kuti zinya muliamo ma produce kupeleka kugulisa.
Okay. So mukamba ati kutoka mu 1983 yeye mnaambia kugulisa kaili it's not small makamba ati 1983 mnamba farming but kugulisa mnaambia 1983. So maezi yana ngokumbuyo yamne mweze kwenda kugulisa mweze booking achabe mweze booking kwenda kugulisa vemwalima then mu 2014 ndipo mnapo maganza kula kanta. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Then nanga tractor. Naona tinagula tractor. So siniziba. Nanga hivyo tractor. Chame mnagulia tractor nchani.
Chame nagulia tractor. Tractor itandiza kupeza kwa ndrama na hivi. Tandiza kwa na skuru kuenda kwa skuru. Yani kutandiza kwa na kulima munda kaili hapa nikukota kwa. Tumbwili kudala pa first na kulima na tumbwili. Olu soybeans ya meneyo tinalima na tumbwili.
From 1983.
Yeah. Na kulima na tumbwili. So soybeans tinalima na tumbwili. But tractor paenda tinagula iti tandiza kwa titapepe wako. Tandiza wana skuru kupunzisa.
Advantage maona hapo. Kwa kuwama kwa tractor kwa maona hapo ni chani. Sema maona hapo chani sema mnapo mwankana nayo tinaweza gombo muzona sema mulipa mimi hapo olubwanje. Okay. Ai chamimo okay ubwino wa tractor. Musita pe mukambe chape ubwino wa tractor ni chani.
Okay. Aha. Ubwino wa tractor oneta pezapo. Niyo kamba ati wani kuna tipepukiriwa kulima. Kutitandizira. Mukwenda mukulima. Futi titandizira monga kukamba ati bantu babwa mukushita haya tractor baenda kutendo walimira maminda yabo. So ima pezekati chito inkala ipepuka na kuenda futi tienda pasogolo kulingana mwamene tinalili paja pa chiambi paja kuamba kulima na tumbuhili but hapa naona monga tapambana taenda pasogolo yatitandizira munjira zambiri because hapa manje tikamba monga that time mwana land nentilipo pano ni land ya utisinga kwani sike kulima na tractor land ni ngono but hapa timba chita haya ma land tima bookinga malandi kuinango kwenda mkulima so monga this time inontai hapa manje so tinalima kudala kulingana chabe mvula ngati ya boya tenda mkushanga futi tina bookinga futi tilibe land yatu but yatitandizira mkulingana 3 years aneta nkala nayo hapa taonapo change taonapo chintu chikuru chanecha titandizira monga pa tractor andi kunkala na tractor monga mwane tinapezera tractor mwantambira monga pa chapambuyo kamba kuti kunkala na chintu sikuenda ku skulu kunkala na chintu si pepa ningatandizeko kuli bantu benango kamba kuti ngati nachifunisisa chintu kamba ndifuna kuchita chintu chaso nizachikwanirisa nzachipeza tikachifunisisa kwamba tinifuna chita chintu chaso tuna chikwanirisa kunkhala kwamba tinaenda ku skulu naenda peza ndalama kapena niende nikachita chintu cha bwanja koma kwamba tinafuna mtima wanga so bonse bantu wanga kamba tibamvera bantu mu farming muri chintu chikulu monga palino this time ntafikapo tikamba ti farming ndiye muri ndalama nizaenda kunchito nizasebenza bati ngati nakamba ti ndine farmer nilima nizapeza ndalama more than uja mtu anaenda ku 1 up to 30 nizapeza ndalama ikulu muri ma challenges mu farming so ngati nayapambana ma challenges yaja which means farming nizakwanirisa so kamba tipamenena kamba ndine farmer kulibe challenge iliyonse muri ma challenge ambiri yamene tipezana nayo yamene zapezeka sometimes wakangiwa kugula fertilizer manager but sufunika kuchita give up ufunika be kupitiliza ufunika kukhala naija kuchita encouragement kwamba first ni kwanirisa pamene uzakwanirisa na uzakwanisa manager next time uzapambana so nitandiza mafarmers wanzanga kuti tentimirire titandizane and farming ngati mwakamba mwagwirizana nyumba imozi mwagwirizana family bonse which means farming izaenda pasogolo farming ngati mwakamba wina angwaganiza icho kamba tawe nekapeza ndalama nifuna niende nayoko ine nkapeza simuzaenda pasogolo koma ngati mwagwirizana nyumba yonse wani bana tisabatai kutali bana ni batu batifunko baleta pafupi bazambo ti pushing na beve so ene niona mo bwiro mu farming kulingana mwamene tinankalira banja yanga na bamuna banga banitandizira na beve lero nili pano chifuka cha farming naenda pasogolo kambaka farming farming naona mo chintu cha bwino farming muri vintu va bwino maningi vamene naona mu pa life yanga monga tikamba pa farming ya kulima nilima monga pano pa farm tilima tomato tilima ma vegetables timalima ma carrots so ninaona mo vintu va bwino pamene timalima hivi vintu bantu wenango ngati tilima wanga kuonena tikubeva ni muchita but muri pindu monga manti malima ma vegetables tikalima vegetables titenga mande ngati tatiola tienda mukugulisa pa mande chapa bebe ninkana 2500 kwacha na bwata packing ya mnyumba Tuesday tienda mande tapeleka Tuesday tipumula Wednesday tienda futi tugulisa tipeza 55 tipeza 2500 Friday futi tienda mkugulisa tipeza futi 2500 soja ndrama yamene tigwira kukamba jabe chirungamo tinasenza munisa sina igwirepo mu wiki kapena yo 6000 tinakuigwira muri 1 year ndiye yanetenzo ogwira but pali manje ni igwira muri 1 week
sikumkwambira mami tifuna mtiuze mwakwanisa bwanji kuti sabana wana tingale bo wenda mjida family mwakwanisa bwanji because kuliwenango bantu wena wana but not really that is so farming mwakwanisa bwanji kuti bana mwatandizire bangene farming na wewe zambire mo ndati
okay bana gatuna bana ufunika uyambirira kupunzisa kupunzisa farming ngati uli na bana ufunika wapunzisa ndawa ngati wabalekelera bana bazamba kumwa moba bena ngwabe mafaka so ufunika wapasa bize pa nyumba bana kupunzisa farming kulinjira zina ngwena ngwa mapunzisa vinango but monga ine bana wanga bonse Moze Lameki salipo pano na Moze salipo pano na Isaac salipo pano but bonse bazi balima farming
okay okay mami
okay ine chaneni ngakambe monga kubana wani niwonga zikoma kuti mulungu ananipasa bana bamuna singu cha pafupi andi chamene china nipunisa kuti bana bangene nibatandizi bangene munjira ya bwino muza sintu cha pafupi one mapezeka ti muntankala na mwana apezeka ti ni mwana bwanje ti mwamuna so vija ninakunkala na uja mtima but nakamba ti bana banga ni bana babwino anaza kula munjira ya bwino wanaza kula munjira kuyo pa mulungu ninayambira before bana pamene bana ndi kukula bana tinakuwapa sabe ngati yafika time ya 27 tabatenga bonse bana bwani mchiteso after akachoka ku school bwenani munkale pansapa tifuna tichitya so na so kuna kupezeka tibana bonse tibatenga tibaikira pamozi kwenda mkubaikira pamozi bana tinamba kuwapunzisa kulingana farming sisi mwanata kamba farming sinambe manje tinamba nikudala farming tina kuwapunzisa ngati talima ichi taenda mkugulisa ichi chizatipezera phindu nikumbuka pamene tinamba kulima I think tinalima kandolo iyo kandolo tinabwa talima tinaenda mkugulisa that time tinalibe fridge mnyumba inali first time nkala fridge mnyumba mwanga tinaenda mkugulisa kandolo na kuleta fridge mnyumba so bana banankala bakondwera taenda gulapo na ka decoder so banamvera bwino na TV stand so banamvera bwino nakamba ta kansi mami ku daddy kulima ni kwa bwino tene chiche so banapezekana na ija kunkala na kukondwera mukupeza mupindu mkulima so after that mkwenda kwa days tinabatenga bonse bano kambati pamene tilima nishitagula tractor pani tilima tifungo ita bwanji tifunga kupunzira hivi sisi mkatundu iniyano ne mfunga ita bwanji mfunika kwamba kuyuzinga anti pamene wanapunzira lero nikambati bonse bana bali pano baadhi wa mochita operate tractor baadhi wa kuchita operate kanta
kama nkwala
baadhi wa mo sebenzesera bo senza mu garden although penango napeze kati kutankala tilibe wanchito but bana bakwanisa kuita bwanji kuchita concentrate mu garden kwamba titifuna tipitilize mwamene tikalima garden ndiye mwantiza pezera vakudya
okay
so
tuuze nkoni pali Derek na Petu Derek na Petu swamvira but waona waenda baina manja mshemushe bachabe swamvira chabe bali defu so tufuna mtuuze ku mwakwanisa bwanji because it's a challenge ni chinchovuta maningi kangana mafamizi wena ngo bakangiyo manje imo mwakwanisa bwanji okay. Especially that muli farming mwakwanisa bwanji kuti mumapunzise wangene mu farming na bibi
okay niambira pali Peter Petro ni muntu amene anakula kukonda farming kulingana vantezo ochita ni muntu mmoja amene amafunisisa maningi kugwira monga vogwira farming Peter so pamene tina yamba kulima tinamupereka ku school anaenda ku school kuzafu after that anailemba aenda pa Munali anali ku boarding so manje chana nipesa ati alina interest yo funisa maningi kulima anautanga tanampeleka ku school mukati mwa wiki uzapeza ati Monday Tuesday atuma phone ba teacher tadwala kwenda mkumutenga kabwera ko naenda straight mu garden so ninachoona ati achifunisisa maningi utabwanje ana skill yo funa kupitiliza na kulima so kuli Derek na eve sakamba but anapezeka ati afunisisa kulima makamaka kuchita operate munga ku tractor ni number 1 tinga mtu matienda samvera but kumuza tienda kwa so wazali mabwino kuoneka munga ni mtu ane amvera so ninga kambe kuti siko kamba ati muntu pamene ali death ni kamba ati ni chintu chamene chili benchito ni kumusunga bwino wamene tiza na love yamene tiza muonesera ndiye amene zalengesa ati apambana aende pasogolo so ine ni monga ine nikamba ati tuonga ziko makamba kabanja latu na ba njovu kupezeka na bana bamene siwa kamba sikuti ni kufuna kwatu but tulemekeza Mulungu tizikomo kamba kabana aba na kubanyamula kwapasa Mulungu ti Mulungu apitize kwapasa nzeru lero apasa nzeru bakwanilisa kugwira ntchito ili yonse yamene banga kwanilise munga pafamu bakwanilisa ku anything anene ngakambe ntchito ili pafamu bakwanisa kuyimirira nayo kusebenza nayo nikamba kuti bana bonse bamene tili nawo mkati mwa famu ino pali ba njovu ni bana bamene banafunisisa banakonda farming Moses anamba farming akali mwana mng'ono achoka pa naenda kuja nishi kuti achoka waenda pa mwagi
ako Zambia
agiko Zambia nishi alikudala na skill yo funa kulima so anaenda mkuja mkupitiliza na kuonjezera kubwera Fred Njovu huyo ni mashina ya njovu ni muntu mmoja wamene anitandizira monga bonse pamene nekamba ti bonse banachoka pano pafamu kuna sala uyo already ngati mabwana Holland mkamba tifuna pali banjovu so azamuzibana ti banjovu zaziwa tibati tifuna pali jini which means tikamba ndiye mwine wa land wamene pushing a land wenda pasogolo lero nikamba ti niwonga zikomo kamba kabana aba kubwera kondwani since mwamene mwamuonela yeve monga farming sali kwa maningi koma ngati mwamuza to operate ni number 1. Yeve ni number 1. So niwonga zikomo sininga kamba tibonso angangene mfami but muntu alonsa na talent ya nampasa sininga pushing kwamba tichina ichi but alonse talent yake ichokerera mukati mwa banaba
usirizisa wanjovu kamba mpwa
ni kamba po chabo niko onga zikomo wani mabwerera ni onga zikomo kwambiri na familia yanga hii Yonga zikomo kuliwa busa tuwa pastor Jolomi. Yonga zikomo mama wene wabwea. Na maminde wa tikopa ni yonga zikomo. Na haki ko Zambia ni yonga zikomo kwa mbili. Chamene ni yongera anati tandiza na tractor. Tinagula tractor. Wicho kera pagi ko Zambia. Mwone wanatandiza ku training Tilati na bonsi tinaenda training about 6 tinaenda ku training wangi ko Zambia wanati trainer bonsi bama ripping cooking ripping kulima wanati kumzisa bonsi na ubwino wa ripa ija ripa ija bambili sio ifuna but ripa is good danga tukulibe mvula ya mbili Lipa ya mine jaitandiza kusunga manzi mu line ya mashaka milisi. Maji wa mbili swa ifuna. Ama funa diski, pulau. Bati lipa inayo wanailibwino maningi. Kuli kwa meni nalima kumunda kina scientific. Munacho katumili sito kwa nabwe. Chufua cha ripping ya mene.
Hey, my name is Emmanuel Njovu. I'm the son to the Njovu's family. And I want to encourage my fellow friends, my young youths, that the goodness of farming, there's a lot of benefits in farming because since when I started school, I don't remember being checked out from school. And my parents have paid for me school fees. I've never missed classes. I don't miss classes because my parents pay for my school fees. And my fellow youths, I want to encourage you that these smartphones you're using, these there is no benefit in these phones. You can either go farming, you may have a backyard at your place, and you can start farming in your backyard. There is no problem, and you can eat your vegetables from your backyard. Yeah.
The Future Farm is really about generating knowledge and knowledge about farming. How can you make knowledge more profitable? How can knowledge work? Not just provide food on your table, but also to be a business. Because we know that farming is really the employment of over 60% of Zambians and actually over 40% of Africans.
The benefits of having mechanization on our farms, quite a number of them. One of them is you have good quality of work on your farm.
So to the existing farmers, what is key with farming and the future of farming is that you need to be knowledgeable.
Anjovu, takwendelani?
Sikongwambia.
Sure. Taimilila tiona ni tractor amene ili kumbuyo kwatu hii. Ni tractor yanu. Kodi ubwino ni watu amene mpeza mu tractor. Kuchoka pamene munai tengela tractor pamene munai gulila. Ni yolimba olo isebenza bwanje. Ngati ozeko.
Isebenza bwino. Na kulimba ni yolimba.
Nanga mukayangana ku training tractor ikalibe kubwera. Tinatenga family yonse. Bana bantu bonse ababe ni Fred Junior na imwe na benangu amene sibalipo. tinawapereka ku Future Farm ku training center. And then tinakupunzisani moendesera tractor na mochitira hitch ma implements yonse na kuti muzibe ma implement ari kumboyo asebenza chani. Kuchoka paja zijanzeru zija zamene munatenga ku training center zikutandizani bwaje?
Anzeru zija zititandiza molimira moikira implementi na mo ngati mwongera munda molimira kuti muzalima mugia bwanji hai lo gia 2 gia 3 timatandiza.
Okay. Ndiye kuti maganizo yaja olo mapunziro yaja amene munatenga kuja yakutandizani maningi.
Atitandiza maningi.
Kusebenza na tractor hii.
Atitandiza maningi.
So tractor isebenza chani pa farm pano chinango mukayangana?
Tractor ititandiza kwenda kulimira kwa venango. Manemba wakati bookinga tiendo balimira.
Okay. So ndiye kuti ile tapindu ya ikulu.
Ile tapindu ya ikulu kwa mbili.
Okay. Nanga kunkani yochita service kodi monga baba Future Farm timakusirirani olo kuli penango pamene timatandizirana pamozi.
Na simu matisirira matuuza kuti kagureni maoilo mafuta mubwese kuno tractor tichite service.
Yewa Njovu, abantu bambiri bakamba kuti kutenga tractor okugura tractor si chintu chapafupi. Ifunika baja baina ndrama zambiri. Nanga imwe iganizo inabwera bwanji na munabwera bwanji na ganizo yako kuti mutenge katundu munga ya tractor?
Iganizo inabwera kuti tizitandiza ko bana wa skulu na maneighbors kubalimilako tizipeza kuna ndrama au tizipeza kuna ndrama tikalimira abantu at least tipeza kuna ndrama
chabwe. So ndiye kuti itiletera pindu ya ikulu tractor hii.
Itiletera pindu ya ikulu.
Ndawa benangu instead yo gula katundu monga hii sembe banaganiza kugula chintu chinango kapena motoka inangu ikulu kuti bazienda nayo. Imwe ganizo yanu inabwera kuti mufuna chamene ichi.
Tractor mene.
Kampani poni bwino hapa Njovu timbele.
Tractor kaili itandiza ungazienda chipale mlodi. Bati kunyumba sikuli bwino. Funike utenge katundu ija kuti izionesa bame vichitika. Kulima kuchita bwanji so ufunika at least wasati ugule motoka yondera muchabe. Ija motoka ifuna mtumba na hivi. Ifuna uzichosa mtumba. Yeve izichosela eka. Kulima. Ikalima.
Njovu muli na customers bangati bamene bamafuna ma services ya tractor hii. Kodi bakuzibani maningi kwa mene tilili ku Silverest area kona.
Customer bo
bamene kuchita haya.
Ni bambiri mani.
Ni bambiri. Mungankaleko na number approximately kuti baliso na nchito zamene munaenda mukubachitira. Olokapena bamakondwera bwanje after mwabasebenzera.
Hadi kawasenzera bamakondwera wamaona kalimidu mwalima bwanji waona kuti muone kabwe no but bambiri most ni bambiri but.
Okay. Yes, Freddy. I believe you were among the people that were trained by the Future Farm Training Center. You did operators training for a week before this tractor came here. So how do you find the trainings that we as the training center offered to you when you relate that to the way you are using this tractor today?
Okay. This tractor, as you have said, it was got from AGCO Zambia. For me, I look at the training that we undertook to be a very important one, because I looked at this is a very expensive machine, and Dad has invested a lot of money in this one, and then it needs someone who has knowledge on how to operate it. It is someone who just like Ratsa, when you have to drive, you have to get a license. So for this one, we didn't take it as simple as it is. So AGCO Zambia went there for school. They taught us how to do hand calibration, to do the greasing. Okay, let me just say the basics, like starting the tractor, how you are supposed to sit, how you are supposed to operate it in full.
Yes, Fred. How was life here at the farm before this tractor was bought?
Okay. Here, life was hard because you find we have over 2 hectares farm, and then we used to either hire elsewhere labor to prepare lands. But when the tractor came in, we are working in one day. We are able to finish the whole farm the whole farm, plowing, either plowing or reaping or disking in one day. We are able to do that work within one day. That is how efficient it has become. It has helped us greatly. Yeah.
Okay, Fred, when I look at you, you are a young man. And it's not quite easy nowadays to find a young man like you operating a tractor, and you know how to operate it. How do you find it easy to be on the tractor instead of you being on the Canter or the Corona that I've seen there?
Okay. For me, basically I would say it's my passion for farming that has led me to start operating a tractor. I not only love machines, but I also love farming. So me operating the tractor is one way that has helped me. I am able to do a big field in one day. I am able to do one big field in one day. And then AGCO, we went there for teaching. We went there for lessons to learn how to operate a tractor, how to drive it, how to move, how to do to use different kinds of implements. Yeah. And right now I can say that we are offering the best service around here. First and foremost, I would love to say it's awesome to work with AGCO Zambia. Why I say so is because they'll offer you the best service. They'll give you the best machine, and they'll give you the best services, the knowledge that you need on how to operate the machines. Yeah, like for us, we went there for school. We have been trained how to operate a machine. We've been trained on all things, and they're not only doing on machinery stuff. They also teach us on agronomy that we know how to, on which lands we need to plant certain types of crops, because it's not any type of crop that you should plant on any type of soil. So that is what we learned from AGCO Zambia. This tractor here, when you buy it, when you do the hiring out, when you do your farming, it will give you back your money in a shorter period of time. So don't think, farmers out there, do not think that a tractor is really expensive to buy. It is not. So I'm encouraging you, my fellow brothers and sisters there, encourage your parents to buy a tractor. Yeah, and let's maximize, as Zambia, let's maximize on what? On agriculture. As Africa, let's maximize on agriculture, and we can only do that with the help of AGCO Zambia and with the help of machinery.
Yes, we are about to leave Mr. Njovu's farm. I believe you have heard, we have spoken to them, and they have given us their testimonies. So indeed, it is very important for a farmer to own a tractor. I think we have heard the way they have explained it. You own this tractor, it will pay for itself. It will actually give you back the money within a shortest period of time. As long as you are trained, we have a training center at Martin Richard Hagen, the Future Farm. We are situated along Greatest Road opposite Ban Motel. So this family of family boys, 7 boys plus Mr. Njovu himself, came to our training center, and then we trained them, and here they are. They have got the experience, they know the technical know-how on how to use this tractor. And they are now testifying to us to say it is actually, this tractor has simplified their life. Before this tractor, we have heard they were struggling to till this land. They are seated on 2.5 hectares, but with a tractor, this type of an area, 2.5 hectares, is something that can be done within a few minutes' time. And they've also told us to say they have close to about 70 customers within this catchment area, Silverest, Chalimbana, and yeah, all around. And they've told us to say this tractor is making a lot of money for them. They are charging about 650 kwacha per acre. An acre is 70 by 70 meters to when you are reaping or disking. So you can see that it's quite profitable to own a tractor. So I encourage you farmers, make sure that you get a tractor. Thank you very much.
Good. So what about the 2 boys?
Welcome to the Martin Richard Hagen Future Farm, based in Lusaka, Zambia. The Martin Richard Hagen Future Farm is a modern state-of-the-art facility offering education and training in mechanized sustainable agriculture for farmers in Zambia and Africa. We offer facilities such as lecture rooms, student accommodation, and a state-of-the-art fitted kitchen and restaurant. We also offer facilities for business and social events. We hope you enjoy your experience here at the Future Farm.
Welcome back. We have seen how beautiful, how awesome, how powerful an individual, two individuals can come together and change the lives of people forever. These two people, Mr. and Mrs. Njovu, they started their journey. You know, the most beautiful thing about this is this: they never looked at themselves as limited. They never looked at themselves as, I'm a security guard. They looked at themselves as, how do we improve our life from where we are? And they started with what they had. Think about it. For 38 years, these two Zambians have never bought a bag of Milli Meal. Why? Vision. Think about this. With their big family, imagine they have 7 children. Can you imagine how many bags of Milli Meal they eat? They are 7 boys, not just 7 children, 7 boys. Now, it means that every month, 12 months, times 38 years, times at least 2 bags of Milli Meal. So these people have saved close to 1,000 bags of Milli Meal times whatever price Milli Meal is out there today. They have saved over 120,000 kwacha from buying and planting their own Milli Meal. They've never bought. Think about somebody that has been buying Milli Meal for the last 38 years. They have given out 120,000 kwacha to millers. How can you say that person is poor when over 138 years that person has given out over 120,000? But this family have started with what they had. They went to lima their ground and they grew. And when they grew, they realized, oh, we can make profit. We've eaten so much. And then they get to the next level. We can build this. Then they get to a place where they said, we can buy land. We started on borrowed land. We can own our land. All this is vision. As a man thinketh or woman thinketh, so they will be. That means you are a direct reflection of the picture of yourself in your mind. If you think you are poor, you are poor. If you think you are rich, you are rich. What makes you rich or poor is not money, is the way you see yourself, your vision. And you know what about vision? Once the picture is there and you believe it, the way to make it happen, life will give it to you. Now we are sitting on this beautiful farm. Acreage. So this is close to 7.5 acres of land. But it came from a person that was earning 106 kwacha a month. So please, no Zambian has an excuse anymore. Don't say I don't have money. Say I don't have vision. Guess what they did? They went on to invest. They moved out of the house. They gave them only 3 months. And they built their own house. And from building their house, they have built other houses for rent. From the same ground. Vision. They could have gone to buy a big car, but they bought a van to move their product. They control their whole value chain. So they are in control of everything. Some people go to jobs and they make 1,500 minimum wage. These people could make over 30,000 a month if they want from the farm. Please, nobody should tell me farming is for poor people. These people are rich because they have worked hard. Zambia, my brothers, my sisters, you know, one of the things I say, I study as a lawyer, and you spend 21 years going to school, 25 years to get it, then you go and beg to apply. Why do you beg to apply instead of going to beg to use somebody's land to farm? Farming can change your life. You don't lack food, you lack vision. So this program, we have looked at that, and we're very excited, and we are celebrating. They should win a national award in my book because they've done it. And many other Zambians are doing it every day. So will you join us in believing in Zambia and believing that we can change it? If all of us, by this inspiration, begin to look for, don't look for money, look for vision. That's your one idea will pay school fees. That's your one idea will change economies. That's your one idea. Inside that idea is a tractor, is customers, is your van, is your house. One idea that you dare to believe and work on. It's been the Future Farmer Show. We will talk to you again next week. Thank you for joining us. I wonder what we will be cooking in our kitchen for you next week. Make sure you are tuned in, always on this channel. We'll see you next week. From our partners, AGCO, from the Njovu family that has so blessed and inspired us, and for you for taking time to watch. Thank you. We'll see you next Sunday. God bless you. Bye-bye.
The Future Farm is really about generating knowledge and knowledge about farming. How can you make knowledge more profitable? How can knowledge work? Not just provide food on your table, but also to be a business. Because we know that farming is really the employment of over 60% of Zambians and actually over 40% of Africans.
The benefits of having mechanization on our farms, quite a number of them. One of them is you have good quality of work on your farm.
So to the existing farmers, what is key with farming and the future of farming is that you need to be knowledgeable.